Hey guys, it's Adi here with another new video, and this is what's on my Android. Without wasting any more time, let's check it out. Before talking about the apps on my phone, let me just tell you guys about my daily driver. I personally use a LG G2 32GB white model with a nilkin case. I'll make sure to leave the link for all the apps and the phone and the case that I'm using in the description below. If any of you are interested, you can check in the description. So now that I told you guys about my daily driver, let's check out the apps on my phone. So I don't have a lot of home screens, I just have two home screens. So the first home screen contains the dials, my frequently contacted persons, and then my Google Calendar. I like to have it on my home screen so that I can check my agendas and some appointments. Then I have the Google folder, of course, and it has the Google Apps, the Google Play Store, the Gmail, the inbox. I switch between inbox and Gmail quite a lot, so I like to have both on the home screen. And then my Google Authenticator, the Google Plus, Hangouts, Google Maps, of course, and my voice search, YouTube app, and my YouTube Studio app. And I use my YouTube Studio app to reply to all the comments, and yes, I do read all my comments. So if you guys are interested or want to know about any of the apps that I'm showing here today, just leave a comment below and I'll make sure to reply back to you. And next I have the Chrome browser, and that's my default browser I use. And then I have my default LG camera app, and then I have a shortcut for my torchlight. You never know when you need a torchlight. And then at the bottom four icons I have my media folder. I jump between the Google Play Music and my default phone's music app, so I like to have both. And then of course my FM radio, my gallery app, my preferred video player is MX video player, and then my internet radio app, TuneIn Radio Pro. And next is my messaging app. Textra is the messaging app I personally like. It has a beautiful material design and it's really simplistic and nice to use. And then I have my contacts and then my phone dialer. So moving on to the next page, I have my social folder. It contains WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and my Facebook page manager. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, you can check the description for the links. And then I have my cloud storage folder. So I primarily use Dropbox and Google Drive a lot. And then my messenger app, Skype. I have a lot of friends living abroad, so I like to Skype with them. So I have Skype on my home screen. And then I have the shortcut for Greenify app. Greenify is an app that you can use to hibernate apps, because some apps like Facebook or Google Plus like to run on the background and keeps checking for any updates, but it does drain your battery a little bit, so I use Greenify to hibernate those apps. And then Record Forge is a voice recording app that I use sometimes to record notes and things like that. So that's all on my home screen. So now let's jump into the app drawer. As you can see, I have lots of apps, so I like to keep it pretty organized on folders. So the cloud contains all my cloud apps, and my Google folder contains all my Google apps that I showed on my home screen. And then these are my default LG apps. I rarely use it, so I just leave it in the folder. And then I have my mail, Gmail, inbox, and Outlook. And then I have all my media apps, FM radio, music, MX player, Google Play Music, and SoundCloud is a fantastic source to find some really new music. And then I have my Office folder. It contains all my document editing and document creating apps like Office Mobile, Office Pro, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slide. Office Mobile is something I recently downloaded. It's by Microsoft, so I still haven't used it that much. I used to use Office Suite Pro a lot, and I recently downloaded Office Mobile, so I will be checking out those apps. And then I have my photo editing app. I primarily use these two apps for photo editing. I rarely edit, but sometimes when I do like to edit, I use these two apps. And Perfectly Clear is a new app that I downloaded, so I am checking out this app. And then I have my root folder, and yes, I did root my phone. So it has the exposed installer, ad-free, super user, and then my auto-reg for rooting my phone. And then I have my shoppings folder. It has the Amazon app, eBay, Flipkart, and Snapdeal. And social folder, I have all my social network app and Tasker. I'm a big time user of Tasker, and if you guys have missed it, you can check out my previous video where I talk about my daily tasks using Tasker. It is a very useful app. You can completely automate your phone, and I cannot recommend more this app. Do check out my previous video if you guys are interested in it. And then my travel app, I have a TripAdvisor to find some good apartments when I travel. And then one of my travel partner, Jet Airways, and then my railway ticket booking app. And then I do own a Moto 360, so I have some of the Android Wear apps. So Android Wear, Moto Connect, Phaser, Watchmaker, Wear Mini Launcher, and then Pair. And I have my PDF Reader, Adobe Reader, and App Protector Pro is used to lock some of the apps with a password or a pin. And Autodesk Sketchbook, I like to sketch some ideas sometimes when I'm free, so I use this app a lot. And then Barcode Scanner, it's pretty explanatory. My calculator, my Google Calendar, my default camera app. And at the next page we have the camera scanner, so I use this to scan some receipts and documents just to keep a backup of those sometimes. My clock app. Color Note is a note-taking app, and I've been using this ever since I got my first Android phone. And fun fact, my first Android phone was by Sony's Xperia X10. I started using Google Keep, but the only reason I use Color Note is because it has a function to lock the apps with the PIN number, so I like to have some personal notes that I lock in. Commander is an app that will make the Google search even more powerful, so you have some built-in commands that you can use. You can turn on your flashlight, Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth, and lots of other things. I use this app quite often. And then I have my Contacts app. Critical Pro is an app by which you can make certain contacts important, so that even when your phone is in silent and you get a call or message, your phone will ring. You can make those contacts important. Android's Lollipop has that feature built in, but I am still running Android KitKat 4.4.4, so I don't have that option. And then my Device Manager downloads app. Dynamic Notification is an app which gives you Moto X kind of notifications on your lock screen, so I've been using this for really long, so I really enjoy this. And then my phone's default email app, which I never use. The preferred File Explorer app is EX File Explorer. It has lots of options and functionality. Evernote is an app I cannot recommend enough. Do check it out. It is free with certain restrictions. I use it to take notes, and it syncs across platforms: PC, Mac, Apple, iOS, Androids, and it's a very useful app. And Eye Protector is an app that I use to put a blue filter on my screen at night, because it helps you when you get up in the middle of the night and check your phone. And then my default file manager app that I never use, Google Fit app, my gallery app, and Greenify is the app that I talked about in the beginning. IFTTT is an app which is used to also automate your phone to a certain amount, but Tasker is a much more powerful app than IFTTT. And then my default web browser, Google Keep of course, LinkedIn. Lollipop navigation bar is an exposed module that I downloaded. As you guys can see, I am running KitKat, but I do have the Lollipop navigation button. So then I have Lookout. Lookout is a security app that I've been using ever since I got my first phone. So it is really good, and I can recommend it to everyone. And then of course dictionary, you never know when you need to find the meaning of the word. And then my default messaging app, Moonshine, is an icon pack that I use with my launcher. And if you guys have already noticed, yes, I do use Nova Launcher as my primary launcher with the Moonshine icon pack. And mSecure is an app that I use to store my passwords, and BSNL is my internet service provider. My Backup Pro is an app that I use to back up all my contacts and apps. And of course Nova Settings for Nova Launcher, my default phone dialer app. Lex is an app I recently downloaded. I do have a media center PC at home, and I have XBMC installed in it, but I've been messing around with Plex, so I really don't know much about it. And Private Diary, of course, it's a diary writing app. I'm not a big diary writer, but I do sometimes write some entries on my diary. And Push Bullet is a very famous app. You get all your notifications on your desktop or on your laptop. And then QR Droid is used for QR scanning. Quick Memo Plus is an app that I never use. And then my Quick Remote, Record Forge 2 is a voice recording app. Remote Desktop is by Google. You can just control your PC or a laptop on your phones. I don't use this app a lot, but sometimes when I like to check if some download is completed, or especially I use it when I upload a video on YouTube. So I just click on upload, and then I just sit on my couch and relax and check if the upload is finished. And going on to the next page, Runtastic Pro is a fitness app. I do use this a lot when I go for a run or a walk. Secure Settings is an app that I use with Tasker. You can check my previous video to see how I use Secure Settings with Tasker. And then my car's manufacturer service app, Volkswagen. Then my settings app and my banking app. Shift key keyboard is the keyboard that I use primarily. I've been using it really long time. It is a very customizable keyboard, and it has great predictions. And then BitTorrent Sync is an app that I recently downloaded. I've been messing around with BitTorrent Sync. I'm still not that familiar with the app or the desktop version, so I am messing around with it. And then SyncMe is an app that I use to sync all the Facebook photos or profile photos from Facebook from my contacts. It's a really nice app. If you guys like to have your contact pictures updated or even any information updated from your social network on your phone, you can use this app. Task Manager is my phone's default task manager and my phone's default tasks app. Tesla LED is the preferred torch app that I use, and Textra, my messaging app, as I told before, Google Translate, Google Voice Search. And preferred weather app is Yahoo. It has a beautiful interface. It has some beautiful weather animations, so I really love it. XBMC which is a remote app that I use to control my Windows Media Center PC, and I did build that PC myself, so I use my phone as a remote to control my movies and all the other things that's available on my Windows Media Center PC. So as you guys can see, that's all I have on my phone. I do have quite a lot of apps and I do use all those apps on an everyday basis. So this is what's on my Android, and I leave the link in the description for apps that are not so common, and also I leave a link for my daily driver and the case that I use. Thank you for watching. As always, do hit the like button, I would really appreciate it, and do hit the red subscribe button and keep sharing the video. It will really help me out. Once again guys, thank you for watching. This is what's on my Android. Until next time, this is Adi here, signing off.